Your eyes are not deceiving you. I am so fortunate to be joined by the WWE United States champion, Chelsea Green. Chelsea, how are you?
The longest reigning, first ever, tannest, richest, sparkliest, most beautiful, spectacular women's United States champion. I'm great.
I can't argue with any of those things. Now, the
Thank
last
you.
the last time I saw you, you had a championship belt over your shoulder. It was the women's tag team title. Now you've traded in for this one, and I just have to say, first and foremost, congratulations on all of your success. As a fan, it has been nothing short of phenomenal watching. Not to steal from Mr. Styles, but it's been nothing short of phenomenal watching you in your career just absolutely soar over the last year.
Thank
Stealing
you.
100% stealing the show at Money in the Bank, which was the last time I saw you in person in Toronto. Having this just absolutely stellar career, amazing performances, stealing the show with all due respect in Saturday night's main event. So excited to see that you realize this dream of becoming the first and the longest reigning and all the other things U.S. Women's champion. So, have you had an opportunity to just stop, take a moment, and breathe and just enjoy it?
Nope. But you know
Okay.
what? That's the way I like it.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the way I like it. I don't do well with slowing down because when I slow down, I want to quit everything and live on a farm or on the beach
Okay.
and wear flip-flops everywhere and just chill. So for me, go, go, go is the way I like it. And that's the way it's been since I won this title in Long Island. I went to Disneyland. I had Christmas in New York. I just came back and went to the premiere of, Raw on Netflix. And I've got about 36 hours at home before I'm back on the road for SmackDown.
Excellent. Well, we loved seeing you at Raw on Netflix, but I think if there was one thing, you always think, well, what could we have done to improve it? You needed a match.
Oh,
You
I
needed a
mean,
match.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I totally agree. But you know what? I also had a great little dirty martini with my championship, and I dressed up cute and I got photos, and I met some of the Netflix stars. So life is good, you know?
Excellent. Well, I'm really glad to hear that. Speaking of course, the biggest news or some of the biggest news around WWE is the new partnership with Netflix. The show, of course, taking place this past Monday, the first Monday Night Raw on Netflix. It was great to see. How did you feel about the first episode? How did you feel about this whole merging of WWE and Netflix?
I mean, first of all, I I'm shocked by it because I didn't think it was possible. You're seeing the first ever weekly live broadcast on Netflix. So, first of all, for Netflix, I think this is going to open unbelievable doors for weekly episodic live television.
Mhm.
Um, I also think for WWE, it's incredible because we have such devoted fans in the WWE universe. But to now have 283 million subscribers able to watch us at any given moment and in 190 countries, that's big.
Mhm.
That is big. And I think we're going to have a huge push in our numbers when people sit down and are like, what do we want to watch today? Oh,
Mhm.
look, Monday Night Raw. Let's watch it. We haven't watched it in 10 years. Let's turn it on. Let's see what's going on. I think there's going to be a spike in viewership, which is amazing. That's what we want.
Absolutely. Now, one of the things, I mean, first of all, the WWE calendar, it doesn't stop. There is absolutely no off season. I know we've got the Royal Rumble, which is coming up, and then I'm sure you're excited for this. We're excited for this here in Canada. The Elimination Chamber is coming to Rogers Centre, the artist formerly known as the Sky Dome. So this is fantastic, and I know a lot of people are very excited for the 1st of March to descend upon Toronto for that event. And of course, the night before is going to be a show you're very familiar with, SmackDown. So for people who are on the fence, I don't even know why you would be on the fence. Tell the good people about coming to see WWE live.
I mean, look, we came in hot with Money in the Bank. It was the highest grossing Canadian arena show in WWE history. So I just think it's only fair coming back for SmackDown on the 28th of February and for Elimination Chamber on the 1st of March, it's only fair that we crush those numbers. So you need to come, you need to buy your merch shirt, and you need to literally scream as loud as you've ever screamed in your entire life because some of the all-time greatest stars are going to be there. You're going to have the time of your freaking life, and you don't want to miss that. Do you want to miss that, having the time of your life? I don't think so.
Who wants to miss that? Absolutely. Now, the Elimination Chamber is a very unique event. We've had the opportunity of speaking with superstars about this in the past. We spoke to Damian Priest about it. Recently, we spoke to LA Knight about it. What is your feeling on the Elimination Chamber? Is this a match that you want to take part in? Are you looking to see, maybe you're trying to suss out who your next opponent might be? Is the Elimination Chamber something that's of interest to you?
One thing about my career in the past 2 years is that I'm kind of doing everything for the first time. So I'm a little bit nervous about Elimination Chamber, what with the pods, with the metal cage, all that being stuck in there. I'm not so sure that that's for me. I'm just gonna sit back. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see who kind of comes and tries to challenge me for, the United States Championship. And I want to see what happens.
Okay.
I don't want to put anything out into the universe because I'm not so sure. Like, Elimination Chamber is no joke, okay? It is
Yeah.
no joke. But I will say that I want to be involved. No matter what, this is a Canadian show. I need to be involved.
100%. I think the you could definitely see a spike in enthusiasm when you hit the ring at Money in the Bank. You were, even though, I mean, obviously you're West Coast. The city of Toronto just absolutely embraced you, as any Canadian would. Why
Well,
wouldn't they,
that's the
right?
best thing about Canada is we don't claim provinces. We just claim
Yeah.
all Canadians.
100%, 100%. Couldn't agree with you more. Um, I am curious now that WWE is partnered with Netflix, does that mean that you're having to like catch up on things like Squid Game? Does that mean you're paying a lot of attention to some of the different programming that they have as well? Like, because I mean, Ted Sarandos was there on Monday. Like, if you're passing him in the hall and you're making small talk, what a great thing to say. Hey, I love season two of Squid Game. When's season three coming up? Like,
Oh,
did you have that conversation?
of course I did. Of
Okay.
course I did. I was out there being like, and these are the stats I know. These are the shows I love. This is the, you know, shit I want to talk about certain people on certain shows, the ultimatum. Um, so the good thing about being put on Netflix is I'm already an avid Netflix watcher. I'm watching it on the plane, I'm watching it at night, I'm watching it at home. So nothing really needs to change in my life. I'm already on Netflix all the time. So it's great. I mean, now being able to sit down and watch Raw on Netflix, ugh, couldn't get any better.
I love that. I love that. Now, again, a lot of people are very excited for WWE coming to Toronto, and can't wait to see you there. And one of the other things that I'm very excited about is, and this is something that I don't think we can talk about enough. WWE does such an incredible job with community events and reaching out and
Yes.
giving back. And there was a community event that we were at in Toronto. You absolutely stole my heart as you and your colleagues just giving back to the kids. I would like you to take a moment just to talk about how important it is for you in your role as a WWE superstar, as a role model, to be able to give back to communities, especially the kids.
That's one thing that going into wrestling and kind of as my name grew bigger and bigger, I really wanted to be a part of. And I'm so glad because not all superstars on the roster get to do these things. They don't get to do the community champions events. And so when I'm able to go and say speak with underprivileged children at youth groups or go to hospitals and speak with patients in the hospitals, that just fills my cup personally. We have really long days and we're on the road a lot of times, so it's really cool to have those moments where it's like, oh my god, was I complaining about being tired? Was I complaining about getting, paid to go to a new city and perform my dream job when this poor child doesn't have enough money to be able to watch me, or this poor human being is sitting in a hospital bed not able to go to a show. Like, things like that just really make you take a step back and realize how amazing life can be and how good we have it. And so I personally love those moments. And then on top of that, selfishly, I love the joy it brings to people. Like the smiles on people's faces when they get to meet a WWE superstar or when we're able to gift them with money for their center to help them out. Like those things just they really do fill my cup. That's the only way I can put it. They fill my cup, they give me energy, they bring me back to life and they make me grateful for what I have.
Absolutely. And I adore it because again, I've been watching WWE since I was a little boy. So when I see the interaction with the kids, I think to myself, I was that kid. So I absolutely get it. It looks like you're driving right now. So I want to shout out to your driver who is completely like as steady as they go and obviously a solid mobile signal. So congrats on that as well. The last time we spoke, we did a rapid fire. I'm not going to ask you the same questions, but I do have a couple of fun questions for you. Obviously, you one of your partners in crime is Piper Niven. What is something that people would be surprised to know about Piper Niven?
Oh my gosh, that she's so soft spoken and kind and feminine and like demure, honestly.
Mhm.
Demure. Like she's the opposite of her character.
Okay,
She's just a really, really kind, sweet, gentle person.
love that. Uh,
But don't spread that around
okay.
because she might get mad at me.
Okay, just between us, just between
Yeah.
us. The last time we spoke, I asked you about dream opponents. Nikki Bella came to mind. Well, the Bellas came to your mind, and you mentioned that. Of course, Nikki. We had a Bella sighting at Raw on Monday. There's now talk about potential return. In your mind, have you already started fantasizing about throwing one or both of them over the top rope at the Royal Rumble?
Of course. I mean, I would love to be like the diva killer. I mean, I would love an open challenge, divas only.
I love that. I love that. We went from the
That would
Legend Killer to the
be
Diva Killer. That's phenomenal.
right. The diva killer. I'll invite Maurice. I already put it out there into the universe. I will invite Nikki. I will invite Bree. I will invite any diva that wants to come and attempt to take my beautiful shiny piece of jewelry away from me.
Love that. Now, again, from the last time we spoke, things have continued to soar. I guess my last question for you is, where do you go from here?
That's tough, because I didn't. If I'm being honest, I didn't even see this happening because with wrestling, a lot of things just kind of come out of left field. So I have learned with wrestling, I'm not going to plan. I'm just going to go with the flow, let things happen. Whatever happens, happens. I will say, I am going to hold on to this championship like my life depended on it, at least until WrestleMania.
Amazing.
I've got to try.
Amazing. Amazing. I have to tell you, I feel obviously very fortunate to speak with you today. I think the WWE is extremely fortunate to have you on the roster. There is nobody like you. I mean that with all due respect. This isn't one of those, oh, she's unique. No, you are unique in all of the wonderful ways. And I don't know what I like about you more, your performance and your character, or just what an incredible ambassador you are for the company outside of the ring. It's very close because you do a great job at both. So
Wow, can I keep you? Can I take you home and put you by my bedside table and you can remind me of that every
absolutely.
morning?
Just reach out, give me a quick call, and I'll let you know. I'll remind you. Those days you're feeling down, reach out, and I'll
God,
tell you.
thank you. I needed that little pump up.
100%. How can the fans follow you?
Well, you know what? Really, how you should follow me is on January 10th, buy tickets for Elimination Chamber and SmackDown. That's how
Yes,
you should follow me because I don't ever remember my platforms on social media. So, honey, you better be tuning into SmackDown.
absolutely. People are going to be tuning into SmackDown. They're going to be tuning into the Royal Rumble. They are going to be tuning in and hopefully showing up live to the Elimination Chamber. And I'm very excited. I mean, this is a very exciting. We say new era, but it's kind of like a continuation because the product is still fantastic. We just found a different platform, and it just happens to be called Netflix.
It's
So
part two.
there you go. There you go. Chelsea, thank you so much for the time today. I really appreciate it. And again, I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you for having me. We'll talk soon. I'll see you in the motherland.
All right, you take care.
Bye.
Bye now.